Hello folks, my name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager and the snowflake. And here we are again, once again, not the last time and definitely not the first time, that we are hearing very disappointing news from our beloved and favorite developer. You sense the sarcasm already? Bethesda! And we are discussing that The Elder Scrolls 6 is nowhere to be seen for a very long time. So, let's dive into the article, shall we? So, what this article is basically stating that we only heard news about this Elder Scrolls 6, the next installment, following up to the highly repetitive re-release a gazillion times Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5. Which, don't worry, I love Elder Scrolls 5 as much as the next person. But Jesus Christ, could there not be any more re-releases? And Todd Howard says, we're the problem? LOL, right? So, Elder Scrolls 6 was announced nearly 2 years ago during the Bethesda conference alongside with Starfield. And I'm not going to lie, it was a very interesting E3 that year for Bethesda. I was actually excited that Elder Scrolls 6 was coming out. I thought it was kind of neat that Starfield was also a brand new IP from Bethesda themselves, which is cool. Like, I don't mind new games, new IPs. That's great. You know, they're not going to get too complacent. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe that's the case 2 years later, or to this day. I don't know. And for more years to come. And then that was also the year that Fallout 76 was announced. Now, if I'm wrong on that announcement date, please correct me. But I'm pretty sure that's it. So it was a lot to take in, because Fallout 76 was... Let's just say I'm glad that they announced that before Elder Scrolls 6 in the conference, you know, to make up for the... Oh boy, the damages that have been dealt to this day. So, since 2 years ago, we really haven't heard squat on either two titles. And if we did, it was always just something very small. And it's always about the same thing. Like, for example, pretty much what the article states today, that it's not going to come out for a long time, and that's a problem. And why is that a problem? Because, I don't know, Skyrim's came out, the original back in 11/11/11. We can't forget an amazing game date, release date like that. And since then, we haven't gotten the next installment. Just like I said, a lot of re-releases, but that's a problem. Cycling, cash grabbing. What is this, Resident Evil 4? I mean, shoot. Or Resident Evil in general? Companies they're like, wow, we like making a gazillion dollars on this console. Let's keep re-releasing it and keep getting that money flowing. Because I'm sure they're pulling in a lot of resources, especially for Elder Scrolls Online, considering that game is getting like an expansion, I don't know, like every few months. I'm joking. But you get the idea. They keep releasing them quite a bit. And Starfield, on the other hand, is also another title we haven't heard squat about either in the past 2 years. So, this is the problem, is that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to come out after Starfield, and it's already been confirmed by the Senior Vice President of Marketing Communications, Pete Hines, who said on Twitter, years from now. Oh boy, that's exciting. It's after Starfield, which you pretty much know nothing about. So if you're coming at me for details now and not years from now, I'm failing to properly manage your expectations. Here's another quote from him. Oh boy. What does it say? Oh, on Twitter, Hines said we'd find out more about Starfield someday. So if the Vice President of Marketing doesn't know when the game's information or release date or whatever you want to call at all, from what we're hearing from him, we just got to take it with a grain of salt, then we're pretty much screwed on ever seeing the next great installment from the game. By that time, when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, it better have a brand new gaming engine. They better not be using the same assets. It better be built from the ground up. And maybe that's why it's taking so long. They might be doing the same thing with Starfield. But we have two ambitious projects being worked on, which splits the resources quite a bit. And we don't know anything about Starfield to go off of. We know about Elder Scrolls because it's the 6th entry, but this is the first entry for Starfield. It doesn't look very good in the public relations department. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good business to not give us anything. And just to add more fuel to the fire, not flame, is that there is no Bethesda conference to take place during the absence of E3 this year. There is no QuakeCon either this year. Now, whether you associate Elder Scrolls with QuakeCon, that's up to you, but I'm just saying anything Bethesda related is out the window this year. I mean, thank God Doom Eternal did very, very well. I'm glad. But that's not an in-house game. But I'm still glad, you know, because Bethesda has published it, so that's still a score for them in the money department. So this is really scary. When will we see anything about this game? When will we know? Bethesda isn't going to do anything. They probably don't have a fucking clue when these games are coming out. Which, look guys, I understand that sometimes it's best to kind of keep us guessing for a while and kind of let it dissipate, go into, I don't know, just dry up into thin air to where we kind of forget about it, out of sight, out of mind. By not having release dates or expectations, you know, and then eventually we'll just have forgotten about it, and then boom, details about it just surface out of nowhere. That's happened before, I believe. I'm sure it's happened quite a bit, where we don't hear about a game for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's just everywhere somehow. So sometimes they want to go out with a bang, or in guns blazing. I'm okay with that. But it's been 2 years. I don't know how long it's okay to keep going with the hush-hush approach. It's crazy. And other people are frustrated too, man. Everyone that is a fan of Bethesda is a fan of Fallout or Elder Scrolls. A lot of us are waiting to play the next installment. We're kind of over Skyrim at this point. As much as I love Skyrim and all the mods to make it amazing, but the game's 9 years old, okay? If you don't include like the re-releases and the Skyrim editions and the VR editions and the Switch editions and the Vasroda editions. And we gotta wait for Starfield. Starfield is ladies first. And Elder Scrolls 6 is definitely the gentleman. I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know. Bethesda's track record as of late is complete trash. And if I need to explain that to you guys, then you need to do a little bit of research, or you can just look at my other videos. Pretty much any time I make a Bethesda video, it's always something negative or to shake my head at. Or just a... But that's what's to expect from a company that doesn't have their shit together. Whether you like it or not, and look, if you like Bethesda as a company, good for you. But you can't neglect the fact that this shit is just poor marketing altogether. And, you know, I don't demand for petitions. I don't really believe in that kind of crap. Because petitions are always emotional responses to, like, something we don't get when we want it really bad. I still understand the, power to the people and all that. But this is crazy. This is ridiculous. I can't stress it enough. So, anyway, folks, I'm really hoping that we hear something soon. I don't know. I don't think we'll hear anything this year. No convention for anything Bethesda related. It's pretty scary. And let me know what you guys think down below. Because I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. On this shit. Will you think this game, when it comes out, Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6, do you think they're going to be good? Do you think Elder Scrolls 6 should come out before, or vice versa, Starfield comes out first? How do you think this order of operations should be done? I don't know. It's really hard to tell. But something tells me that Elder Scrolls 6 isn't going to be that great. Might pull another Anthem. Oof. Oof! But that's worst case scenario, right? I don't want to be too negative. Elder Scrolls. Don't let me down. Todd Howard. Quit lying to our faces. Forget about your Fallout 76s, alright? Okay, folks. I've been your host, NikoTheLegend. You're always welcome to find me on the Twitch channel, the YouTube channel, and the Twitter. And, of course, you're always welcome to be a part of the Discord server. Just let me know in the comments below if you want to be a part of the community. Take care, Pathfinders.